In this video, I wanted to review the Discover e-bike from Fifth Wheel. At the time of this recording, I was only able to find this e-bike in Walmart, and it was listed at a price of $447, which that is extremely affordable for an e-bike, especially in today's world. I feel like e-bikes just keep increasing their prices. So I feel like this is kind of a rare find to find something this affordable, but what do you get for that price point? Is this even worth getting? That's what I wanted to cover, so let's do it. So starting off, this kind of resembles like a normal bicycle that you would get. It has your normal tires on it. These aren't fat tires or anything, but they do have a decent amount of tread. It also comes paired with front suspension, which that does an okay job. It actually was a pretty smooth ride in my opinion. I wanted to not like it as much as I did. I wanted to be like, oh, it wasn't good, but honestly, I enjoyed riding this thing. I thought the seat was very comfortable, and I feel like the e-bike itself is kind of a medium size, so it honestly felt easy to manage and easy to maneuver around. It was kind of nimble, especially for an e-bike, so it's not even that heavy, and I thought it was pretty actually enjoyable riding this thing. This e-bike has a 500 watt motor and it peaks out at 1,000 watts, but I don't feel like it's the strongest motor that I've ridden before. I feel like if you're going up some steep hills, you might struggle with this e-bike. Where I live, I kind of have some rolling hills and gravel roads, and it's kind of more of a just a easygoing type of commute, and it was fine for the area I traveled and rode in. But if you have a little bit more of a hilly area, I feel like you might struggle a little bit with this motor. Not only does the e-bike as a whole feel more of a medium size, but also the handlebars don't extend that far. This is kind of a condensed setup, I feel like, but it felt normal and natural to me, so I didn't feel like it was too small. I'm 5'10", I weigh 163 pounds, and this felt very comfortable for me to ride. I actually like the hand grips on this as well. They kind of bump out a little bit to give you more surface area for your palms. That felt really nice. And then it comes with the twist throttle on your right hand side. I personally prefer thumb throttles, but that's honestly just like a personal preference because I know people that prefer twist throttles better than thumb throttles. So that's what it comes with. And then it also comes with a 7-speed thumb shifter, and I feel like it works good for the most part. When you're traveling at faster speeds, you do lose a little bit of resistance in the pedals, and this e-bike has a top speed of 20 miles an hour, so maybe closer to like 18 to 20 miles an hour. You lose a little bit of the resistance in the pedals, but it's still not bad. It's a pretty smooth ride overall. This does come with mechanical brakes, and I feel like they're kind of just average. I prefer hydraulic brakes way better. I feel like they are smoother, they stop faster, they're just a better experience when you're braking compared to these mechanical brakes. They're just okay. The screen display isn't fancy either. It's kind of basic. It still shows all your metrics on here, like your trip, your odometer, your speed, your battery life, but it's not the nicest looking screen display, and I wish the battery life would show it in an actual number, like 19% battery life left versus just a bar indicator, because it's harder to gauge how much range you still can get on this when it's just a bar indicator versus an actual number to look at. On their website, they say you can get a max range of 48 miles, but that's like the absolute farthest you can go. I think more realistically, you'd be around the 20 to 30 miles on one trip, and it's honestly dependent on how large you are and how many hills you're riding over, the type of terrain you're riding in, the weather, all those things will dictate your range. Comes with a really loud horn, and then it also comes with a headlight button next to that, which will illuminate the front headlight. This doesn't come with any rear taillights though, so I wish it came integrated with both a front headlight and a rear taillight. This e-bike only comes with 3 different pedal assist levels, so there isn't too much variety to actually choose from. And then I feel like the actual riding experience is pretty gradual when you initially take off. There isn't a lot of zip or pep to this bike, so it actually feels pretty comfortable and leisurely when you're riding it. But if you want something that's like power and zippiness, this probably isn't it. The overall look of the bike isn't that bad. It has a bar right here that you'll have to step over, so it's not a step-through frame. And then I would prefer it better if the battery was enclosed in the frame. I think that always looks nicer. Same with these brake cables right here. If these were embedded into the frame, I think it would be a little bit cleaner of a look. But again, you got to consider that this is a sub $500 e-bike, so I honestly didn't expect it to be decked out with all those different features, because then the price would be higher. This e-bike is rated IPX5, and then it has a weight capacity of 330 pounds. Overall, I feel like a lot of the features of this e-bike kind of match the price point, whereas they're just kind of average. But I honestly enjoyed the riding experience with this thing. I wanted to dislike it more than I did, but I honestly had fun on this thing, and I felt like it was a pretty smooth ride overall. So for getting an e-bike and having fun for under $500, I feel like that's pretty nice. Obviously, this isn't a luxury, high-end, expensive product, but if you just want to get something that's affordable and you just want to use it for commuting, I think this could be a great option for you, because that's a really affordable e-bike, honestly, and it's still really enjoyable to ride. So those are my thoughts about that. One thing I do want to mention is I've seen some comments and some reviews online that were kind of hit or miss about this product when it came to the longevity of it. So some people were mentioning that the tires went bad or the battery went bad after a little while. I haven't had this for that long of a period to know how its long-term capability is, if this thing is going to hold up or not, so I really can't speak to that. I just wanted to bring it up because that is something I came across. But there it is. Those are my thoughts about this product. It's a very affordable product. It's honestly fun. I think any e-bike is better than any regular bike, so I would way rather have this than just a normal bike from Walmart any day of the week. So those are kind of my thoughts. I think, yeah, you might as well get an e-bike, but if you want to invest in something a little bit more expensive, then that might come with a little bit better features. But there it is, the Discover e-bike from Fifth Wheel. Hopefully this video gave you some more insight about this product. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on another one.